Aries, welcome to your monthly reading for August. Let's jump in and see what August has in store for you guys. Hope you all are doing well. Interested in booking a personal reading with me? All of the information is in the description box below. All right, Aries, let's see. For the month of August, I have mimicry coming out for the month of August so far. Okay, so let's take a look further into this because this can be a variety of things. This may be an energy of just kind of saying, hey, there might be someone or something in your area, like in your realm of being in your life, whether it's at home, whether it's at work, whether it's with a partner or in friendships, that's just saying that maybe something isn't exactly what it seems. Okay, there may be someone that is just kind of like playing along to kind of get along with you here, okay? So this might be a warning, but let's look further into this. This can be a couple of things, okay? I have imagination beyond limits. Okay, so this might be something that is just kind of suggesting that, maybe it is an energy that's saying that maybe this is something that you may need to face and overcome, is someone maybe not exactly being exactly who they make themselves out to be, and you need to be able to move beyond the limitations that you perceive to be in this situation. Or this could possibly be one of those kind of like, you may not have the full confidence to do something, but what you need to do in the meantime is just kind of a fake it till you make it kind of deal. And this isn't like in a bad negative way of fake it till you make it. This is, kind of giving an advice of like, just kind of show up even though you're scared. Okay, show up feeling and looking confident, appearing to be confident, and maybe you aren't. Okay, because eventually you will get confident. Eventually you will get comfortable and get confident in whatever it is that you're doing here. Okay, so what I mean by fake it till you make it is exactly that in a positive way. Okay, I have discomfort and resentment. Okay, again, so this could be a situation where it's asking you to move beyond what you feel is your limitation here. Okay, whatever situation is playing out here, whether it's the first kind of thing that I threw out there in regards to this being possibly a relationship or someone in your sphere of existence that is kind of challenging you a little bit. Maybe they're acting one way and saying something one way, but they're really doing something another way. Or this could be just, again, you in your own mind and in your own kind of way playing this against yourself, where it's saying you need to move beyond your self-limiting in limits so that you can move through that discomfort and do it anyway. Let's get another card here. Look further into this for you. I have resolve. This is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it is a time to make a decision. Okay, so again, it looks like you're facing a little bit of a crossroads areas for the month of August here. This may be an energy that maybe has been kind of playing out for some time, even in the month of July, possibly this may have began, or it's just been kind of, creeping up on you a little bit over, the recent past. What this is saying though is that there needs to come a point where you act brave. This mimicry, again, can either be that you're understanding that someone around you is not exactly who they are making themselves out to be, and their intentions aren't exactly what they're saying they are. And you're needing to kind of get brave because you're at a point of indecision of what do I do about the situation. Maybe you're trying to decide whether you end a relationship. Maybe you're trying to come to a decision of leaving a job, but you might be really scared about the uncomfortability of the unknown. Okay, so a lot of times we need to move through that feeling of uncomfortability and know and that we have the confidence to handle whatever is on the other side of that. Because when things are turning into a place where it's putting you at a crossroads where you're not feeling very well and you're not feeling very good at this, you might have some resentment if you continue to stay in it because it's not likely to change. Let's get a little bit of tarot and see exactly what might be playing out here for the month of August so that maybe I can find out maybe what's hidden and some advice for you in regards to this situation. Okay, Aries? Let's take a look at the overall energy for August. The overall energy for August is the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is getting into an energy of being very grounded and confident in what you can do and what you can create in your own reality. Okay. The King of Pentacles is, a little bit in business and in work. So this could have something to do with business and work, or this could have something to do in regards to a significant person or relationship in your life. This could be, a masculine, energy in your life that maybe is either a partner, a father, maybe a boss. It doesn't mean that this is gender specific in regards to a masculine energy. This is just an energy of just kind of like a boss energy. This may be even inviting you in the month of August to really step into that boss energy that you can be. Maybe you just don't really believe it. And so because it's feeling a bit uncomfortable for you, you're not really moving through that uncomfortability because you're thinking that that uncomfortability is making it like a bad choice. But it's not really bad. Every decision that we make that makes change in our life feels uncomfortable at first, okay? Let's take a look at the beginning of the month of August for you. At the beginning of the month of August, this is the Chariot. Again, this is asking you to take charge. This is asking you to align your intentions, align your faith, and align with the universe in saying, I can do hard things. I can create the dreams of my life. I can make decisions that I need to make, even though they feel uncomfortable and challenging. I can, become victorious over this energy here. Okay. So this is moving beyond those limits that it was asking you to do, because there is a period of indecision here. You're having a bit of inner conflict here, but it's saying that if you align yourself with the decision needs to be made, it's going to just naturally take off and be successful for you, okay? Especially with this King of Pentacles being here. This looks like it's your energy, okay? This may be your energy that you have accomplished a lot in life, but maybe because you're trying to do something new, that it's feeling very uncomfortable to you. It may be a very unknown territory for you. Let's take a look at the middle of August for you, see how things play out. In the middle of August, I have the Four of Cups. Okay. So this is kind of an energy of just saying, I don't really know what to do. There's something being offered to you here, or maybe you're rejecting an offer. There might be something that's kind of, here is in your sphere that you're needing to make a decision on. Maybe you're just not feeling all that satisfied emotionally, feeling a little stuck, a little stagnant. Again, maybe this is a career, a relationship, or a friendship, whatever this has to do with. This is saying that there's an energy of some kind of stuckness and some stagnancy that's keeping you in a state of just being really, not really that satisfied with it. Okay. There's a dissatisfaction here. And what it's saying is that you need to make a decision that is best for you, and know that you can make that decision, even though it's uncomfortable. Okay. So there's a new opportunity that's being offered to you here, whether this is a love offer, whatever this is, it's an emotionally fulfilling offer of complete change and something new that's being offered to you. But either you're not seeing it because you're kind of in this state of like, yeah, I don't want to deal with anything new. And you're just kind of questioning your ability to do something new and make a new decision, go down a new path and do something different. Or it might be that you're just not even accepting it at all because you're feeling uncomfortable and thinking it's a bad decision, okay, mistakenly. Let's take a look at what we don't see coming at the end of August. At the end of August, I have the Emperor. Okay, this is your card, Aries. This is you standing in your power, taking charge, and knowing that you can do hard things, you can make decisions, you can rule your realm of existence, especially with this King of Pentacles energy here. So, you might be at a point of indecision here, but why? What is it that you're not seeing here? Okay, what is it that you're not really comfortable about? And again, it's not saying that you're going to be fully confident in whatever it is that you're looking to, achieve and do and make a significant change. Obviously, it's getting you in a place of uncomfortability. So it's definitely a significant change or a leap of faith for you here. And it can, not work out. And so there is a fear that's getting evoked in here in these emotions. But it is just saying, I don't really know what to do here because I'm feeling uncomfortable. So I'm just not going to make a decision at all. Okay. But here toward the end of August, it looks like you're going to make that final decision. You're going to become aligned with it, and you're going to take the risk anyway with the Emperor card. You're going to take charge of your life. You're going to take the reins of that chariot, and you're going to ride it off into success, whatever it is you're looking to do, and you're going to make that change. It's getting through that threshold of change that becomes the hardest, okay? But once we're beyond and crossed through that threshold and we're on the other side, we begin to kind of take a breath of relief and say, wow, I'm really glad I made that decision. I'm really glad that I took that leap of faith, because look at where I am now, and things are heading off in a really positive direction, okay? So it's just moving past that initial inertia of change. Let's get some advice for you, Aries, and just kind of see what advice is here for you. The Empress. Okay. Well, this might have to do with someone else because I have the Emperor and the Empress coming out here. Okay. So this may be a decision that you're needing to make in regards to, maybe someone in your sphere of existence. And maybe you're getting a little bit scared because you might feel a little bit intimidated by this person's energy. Okay. When you're in the Empress energy, even though you're maybe coming out here in this Emperor energy, or maybe reverse the roles, maybe you're the Empress and there's an Emperor coming in. Either way, just put, the shoe where it fits here, okay? This has nothing to do with gender. This just has everything to do with energies. Either way, these are boss energies, okay? So these can be very intimidating energies. And when we're in an energy where we're the Emperor or the Empress, we don't really see it. Usually we're kind of humbled and we're just kind of like, what? Like, I'm not really that powerful. I just seem kind of normal to myself, right? We don't really see the beauty within ourselves and what we're truly capable of sometimes, not the way other people see it anyway, okay? So, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, we can get very scared, very uncomfortable, and not really want to have experiences that we've maybe had before that have left us really disappointed, heartbroken. And so I can see where some of this fear might be coming in, where you're at a crossroads of like, do I do this or do I not? Do I really want to go through this experience or not? This could also be an energy of advice with the Empress card if it's not an external person to you that you're looking to approach and at least put an offer out there for you, or this person is bringing an offer to you and you're not really seeing the opportunity or really not sure if you want to take it. If this has to do with something that has to do with, maybe a change in career or just changing something significant in your life here, it's saying that you're looking to create something new. And with the Empress energy, the advice is to go ahead and do it, because the seeds of what you want to create, what you want to experience, what you want to build are there. They've already been planted. With the Empress, it's a card of creation and birth. It's birthing something new into the world, and it's saying, go ahead and do it, because all of the cards here indicate to me that this will be a successful venture. It's only you that maybe not be seeing it the way that it is actually, okay? Let's take a look at what's hidden here in the month of August. Maybe there's something that you're not seeing clearly that might prove helpful to you here. Here I have the King of Wands. Okay, so what's hidden here is your confidence, your ability to just create, to, do what you need to do and do it with confidence, okay? You may not even be aware of your confident energy here. Again, like I said, sometimes when we're in these boss energies, we're very humble and we don't even realize that we're in them. We just think we're just ordinary, everyday people, and we may not even see that what we are doing is actually really cool, really uncommon, and, very significant, okay? So with the King of Wands, this is another boss energy. This is kind of that other minor arcana of the Emperor energy here, of saying, this is a person that, knows what he wants. He knows how to get it, and he does. He's a business owner, a creator. He goes for what he wants. He has a fiery, passionate, creative energy about him. And so he just sets his eyes on the prize and he does it, okay? But again, I sense a little bit of an energy here that there might be another person involved in this. And maybe this is something that is really evoking emotions of the heart that might be just kind of, knocking your confidence just a little bit. But what's hidden here is that you have everything you need to go after what it is you want and to be successful with it, okay? Let's take a look into the month of September here. Maybe something you don't see coming in the month of September. What you don't see coming in the month of September is the Three of Wands, okay? So this is saying, again, once you kind of make that decision to go down that new path, to leave the old path, the, tried and trodden path of the old, and go down a new one, is that with your confidence, with your abilities, with your skills that maybe you're not realizing you have, you're going to create something new, and you're going to move into this Three of Wands energy here, and you're going to be done with the past here with the Death card at the bottom of the deck, and you're going to come out truly transformed and have a new air of confidence about you, because now you're going to be able to create once you get comfortable in this new path. It might be a little shaky at first, a little bumpy, but once you gain that, your footing and gain that sense of confidence in it, you're going to just kind of be waiting for things to come in, because with the Emperor energy, the Empress energy here, and the King of Wands energy with the Chariot here, there's nothing but victory here for you, okay? It's just a matter of you not getting in your own way and having the confidence that these things are going to work out for you, even though they may be a little hard at first to, take the first step towards. So I hope you found this reading to be helpful, Aries. And until I see you again, take care.